Good afternoon. I am Robin Hayes. Howard was my daddy. Pastor Miller, I particularly appreciated your comments, which are so appropriate, about Howard's concern for people's faith journey. I would like to identify myself with all the most appropriate marks that the governor, and Mac, and Marshall, and others have made. You can rest assured that Daddy is sitting up there at the right hand of God saying, strike that, strike that, strike that. To his family, thank you for the privilege of being with you today. Our hearts, our grief, we share your grief, but we share the celebration of the man that you have provided for us to be friends with. Howard was created in God's own image. We all are. God has a plan for all our lives, and he had a fantastic plan for John Howard Coble's life. Has there ever been a better example of a kind, gentle, thoughtful, considerate person than John Howard Coble? I can't think of one. I'm honored to have been asked to be here and to speak of Howard's life. I affectionately called Howard my daddy. He called me his son. Sounds like Johnny Cash. These are terms of endearment, of highest respect, love, and admiration. Howard was one of my dearest friends. The same is true and can be said about how all of my family feel about Howard Coble. Howard was and is an evangelist. He spread the gospel of Jesus Christ everywhere he went. He never had to use words. His life and actions spoke so eloquently about his morals, his ethics, and his values. The second chapter of Philippians, the third and fourth verses, describe Howard and his life perfectly. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. Howard was an incredibly hard worker, and 2 Thessalonians is a great overview of the Protestant work ethic which Howard so nobly embodied. He worked hard, faithfully, and successfully for his constituents. His work ethic was grounded in the principles of serving others, loving God, and his neighbors with intensity and enthusiasm. His life's work was an expression of appreciation for being created in God's own image to serve. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away. To that home on God's celestial shore, I'll fly away. To that land where joy will never end, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Howard, our dear friend and mentor, has flown away and made a three-point landing on that celestial shore. Another of Howard's favorites was Beulah Land. He's there in Beulah Land right now, for sure embarrassed by all the true and wonderful things being said about him here today. That someday came for Daddy last week, and now he stands tall there in his eternal home, at peace, no longer in pain, waiting to welcome us home. He has left us a pathway, an example, a legacy which leads to Beulah Land. We will join him there someday. Let's follow his example. Do all we can to love our families, to love our neighbors, to love our country. God has truly blessed us and America by sharing his servant, Howard Coble, with us for 84 years. To God be the glory for the things he has done through the life and witness of John Howard Coble. We love you, Daddy.